Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Quarter Horse Customs. We have Project Apocalypse here, but we're kind of going backwards. So, we got it running, we got it driving-ish, took it out to a car show at Rigsby's. It was a great time. We took it to Finley Cruise Night, and we definitely found some kinks in the plan that needs to be fixed. For starters, I have an oil leak. I thought it was a rear main seal that would just kind of seal up when we were done, you know, get it warmed up, cycle through a couple times, but it's still leaking, and I'm thinking it's an oil pan leak and a rear main seal leak. And it's right next to my flywheel, and I really don't want that oil getting up into the clutch. And if it is a rear main seal leak, I really don't want this thing blowing a rear main seal out on drag week. So I just need to bite the bullet, and this thing's got to come out. I got that SFI bell housing on here, so it is practically impossible to do anything clutch or rear main seal wise with it in the car. So I figured, why not see how modular I made this system? You know, it should be pretty easy to pull because of how I designed everything. So let's put it to the test. I have to go to work here in 2 hours. Let's see how far we can get to getting this thing out of here within the next 2 hours. Hopefully all the way out. But it does sound really good. I mean, she's got some chop to it. So, I guess you want to start with the top and bottom.
I should put it up on jacks first. Start draining the radiator.
Things. All right. Now, some of you might be wondering why we're using jack stands instead of the lift. Well, sadly on drag week, I don't think we're taking the 2-post lift with us. So, let's go ahead and use jack stands to simulate as if we were on drag week. Ignition system unhooked.
You can hook it down here too?
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, okay, it's got to give it ground right there. Gotcha.
Fuel system unhooked and capped.
Maybe.
Maybe.
There you go.
Now, probably should unhook the battery because that alternator cable is going to make sparkles. Okay. No power. Back to the alternator.
Ignition system unhooked.
Oh, this is, oh, I need that. This is a charging system.
What's the point of having a toddler?
It's over there. She's off the clock. It's her day off. Sure, I give her 1 or 2 every once in a while. Now, the way this system's designed, I have all of my ignition and grounds running right down here. So here's my alternator wire. Now I just got to figure out if this was a 15 or a 9/16. The distributor unplug right there. Oh, it was a 5/8. Undo my main block ground. Now this whole harness with my alternator, ground, and ignition box is all unplugged from the car. Now I can hit up the starter here. While she's up top, she can take care of unhooking the positive cable and the switch plug, and then the whole starter can pop right out. Oh wow, it's leaking oil right now. Now the whole starter unit has its main feed wire, trigger wire, whole unit came right out. Now we're going to unhook our dual oil PSFI gauges. Good news is apparently they're 2 different size compression fittings, so you can't get them mixed up. Radiator drain.
Really, it's just water, so all over the floors.
A little bit of wetter, water, you water, wetter. I'll just go ahead and unhook our electro-digital fans with a quick little unplugged. There. Now, besides the coolant temp sensors, which I'm going to get right now, the engine should be completely isolated. Carburetor removal. removal.
Isolated.
Carburetor removal. Look at that big old single plane high rise. All right, thus far it has been 20 minutes. To you guys, it's probably been 5. And almost everything in the engine bay is unhooked and ready to be pulled. Now I can start pulling the drive shaft. Drive shaft time!
Come here.
Baby. Oh. It's a wee bit dusty into here from Rigsby's.
You wonder why?
I don't know. Some guy went through with big old 3-inch dumps with their 393 stroker. I think that was you.
I wasn't driving no 393 stroker.
I saw you driving a white Mustang. It's like somebody put Loctite on these.
I don't know so. We had
Hey, just because they come loose just adds a little spice to the razzle and the dazzle. Okay. Holy crap. At least I don't have to mark it. One drive shaft. And one drive shaft plug. Come on, dumblators. Need to find a better solution for these. Yes, officer, I have tailpipes. Ish. Mufflers? I have mufflers. I got a roll of duct tape in the dash. It muffles anybody who's complaining. We need to find a better solution. Okay, mufflator's out. Oh. T5 out. Oh, that was heavy. All right, 1 hour in. Let's see if we can get this baby hooked up and get her ready to get out. Well, I don't want to hurt my bumper. It wasn't on here last time. All right, now let's get those bolts undone. What are they, like 3/4? Somebody put these in like you didn't want them to come back out.
wonder who that would have been.
You?
Wow.
You go. Got him?
Yep. Okay. Okay, those are good so far.
Yeah, I'm worried about that hood. Woo!
Your hair's gonna fall, don't freak out.
What?
Your hair's gonna fall, but don't freak out.
Exhaust clamp?
Yeah.
What if I hear a loud crash, bang, boom, and there's no longer a 393 on that? It's falling apart! You can do it! Ugh. That's a big ass motor.
Okay, my compact.
Because it's got a Ford motor in it. Well, this looks like it did.
Months ago.
Yeah. So there's a lot more oil. Now all we have is 38 different bolts. Hopefully I can take the bell housing up and out.
I think you will be able to.
And then we can see where we're leaking oil, because it's not my China wall, because we've already dealt with that before. Doesn't look like head gasketage. So, of course it's going to be behind the frickin' bell housing. You realize we're not going to have any of these left over, right? As soon as the toddler finds out we left nuts and bolts laying on the car. Something back here's unhappy, because it's crying all the time. In case you're wondering, hey, why don't you just take the headers off? Cross thread is better than Loctite. Oh, yeah. That one might be cross threaded.
I didn't know that you wrote that on there.
That's for my personal reminder next time I have to take this one off. Then we got to put another helicoil in there. Well, helicoil it. Like the other ones. Fuck. Thank God.
Stuck on that one right there. Move that bucket back a little bit. So when it comes out, it leaks. Wait. Lower. I think it'll.
Luckily, it doesn't look like the oil leak's coming from the flywheel itself. Oh. Yep, nope, no oil leak back here. Looks like the rear main.
I guess it's like pretty much everywhere.
And the oil pan. So upon looking at it, I got oil leakage out of here. And it looks like we got oil leakage out of the bottom of the rear main seal here. So I'm going to say we need to take this rear main seal out, put some sealant around it, get a new one, and probably pop the pan off. I know they're known to leak on the bottom of these pans, so I tried RTVing this, but I might just have to RTV the entire damn pan.
Right there. You push up on, look at that oil stuff that is.
Might just have to RTV the whole pan. Unless, I've got this pan I bought from Summit, but I don't think it's actually a Mustang pan. I think this is a Ford truck pan. But maybe it will fit with the K-member setup we got. In worst case scenario, I do have another Mustang pan, but it's not a deep sump. So I guess we're just going to have to figure out what's what and what's going on. But motor's back out. We're going to at least do the rear main seal. I think I'm just going to get a big old caulk gun RTV and just and then put it back in. And seals can go from a drip to being popped out and really leaking really bad really quickly. So I really want to make sure that we get a rear main seal leak taken care of, because I don't want to be on drag week and have that thing pop out and lose all the oil out of the pan. Well, thank you for watching this episode. We're going to go ahead and get some stuff done to this thing. Hopefully get it back in by next week so we can go back to test driving. Alrighty. Thank you.